Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Hunter and today we're gonna be continuing with rigging Sonic. Now as you can see, I did a few tweaks and redefining a bit of the weights on the mesh. It's not perfect, but it's coming there. So let me just do this and do this, X delete, and wait, Control Tab, Alt G, Alt R. Now let's do a little bit of control with the fingers. So I'm gonna start with these. So you select this one, then you select this one, then Control Shift C and copy rotation. So what happens when you do this, it's gonna copy the rotation of that bone, and for some reason, there we go, and make sure you set this to local space and the other one to local with parent, if I'm not mistaken. No, world space. I just had it before. Ah, there we go. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the normal, the local. So it's gonna be rotating on the local Z-axis. So don't want it to rotate on these, maybe on the only on the local Z. So let's rotate and see what happens. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now it's rotating the wrong way, so I'm not gonna invert that. The target will be local space and the owner will be world, no, not world space, post space, local space. Okay, so it was local space on both of them. Okay, so we've got a nice rotation, and then this one, add, select this one, then select this one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, and again same as this one, local space and local space. And we don't want them to rotate on these axes, so, and then just give this a little bit less influence, so we can rotate this in. Let's bring it in a little bit more. Okay, so bring the influence all the way up. So we got that. So now we can control the rotation of the finger, and you can also rotate it like this, and it won't affect the rest of the mesh. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to this view so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so next one, select this one, then select this one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, wrong way, first this one, then this one, Control Shift C, copy rotation. There you go, and make sure it's on local space and on local space. Control Shift C, copy rotation. copy rotation. There we go. This one should only have one copy rotation. This one should go. Okay, local space and local space. And we rotate this one, it rotates. And also make sure this one does not have the rest of the axis. Just like that. Copy rotation, and there we go. And this local space and local space. And take this away. Only on the z-axis, thank you very much. And we can rotate. We can do this. And then last one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, and this one, then this one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, local space, none, local space, and local space, and rotate. Okay, Alt R. Now with this setup, okay, let's just do the last one. So I think I'm only gonna do this one. Control Shift C, copy rotation, because I think the thumb can do a bit more than the rest of the fingers. So I'm gonna take this away, and local space and local space. There we go. So this one can only rotate. Let me just check which. This one will rotate on the x-axis. Oh, come on. So you can see it rotates, and you still have a bit more control over the thumb. So if I wanted to pose this, I can pose it just as I'd like. So let's do exactly the same on this side. I'm gonna do the thumb first, Control Shift C, copy rotation, and then this one is going to rotate on the x-axis. And then obviously local space, select this one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, select this one, Control copy rotation. This will be the z-axis, local, Control Shift C, copy rotation, Control Shift C, copy rotation, local space, oh, wrong one, local space, Control Shift C, copy rotation, Control Shift C, copy rotation. This would be local, only on the z-axis, Control Shift C, copy rotation, Control Shift C, copy rotation, local space, only Z, and local, I think this, I missed one, local space. There we go. So now we have fully capable controlled fingers. So if I were to do this, wrong one. Just trying to get a quick pose for this guy. Now for that previous pose I had for him where he was standing with his fingers, you know, these two up, so now it's gonna be a lot easier. Now I can just rotate these in, rotate the thumb. Look at how quick that was. And if I wanted to, I can actually just rotate these back. And there you go. Now he's got one of those. Oh, come on. Okay. Alt G, Alt R. So that's the next piece I wanted to talk to you about, and then we're gonna make custom shapes for the bones. So tab out of, well, control tab, and then I don't know if you have these, but otherwise you can just make a new collection. So I'm gonna select everything and just move it to another to a collection. Everything is in a collection. So new collection, collection 2. I'm gonna call this custom bone shapes. Okay. Oh, my cap lock is on. Alright, so in this collection, Shift A, mesh, and let's go for a cube first. I'm gonna call this foot IK shape. Tab into edit mode, scale it down, GZ. Well, actually don't do that. Alt G, just do Alt G. Tab into edit mode. Now let's make a custom shape. So for the foot, I think it's fair that we give him a foot shape. Something like that should work. Okay. And then for the targets, I'm gonna make one shape. Shift A, mesh, and I'm gonna use a UV sphere. I don't need as much vertices. I think 16 should work. Okay, Alt G, just move it to the side. Tab into edit mode. Select these. Now I'm just alt selecting and control I. No, actually control I again. Don't do that. Just X and faces. Then hit A twice. Control E. And then control E. No, Shift E. What was it again? Alt E, sorry. Alt E, and then extrude along normals, just like that. So now you got something like that. And I'm gonna take everything and I'm gonna stretch it a bit. Then just leave it like that. So we got a foot. Just maybe scale this one down. Okay. Then the hands. The hands are easy. I'm gonna make Shift A, mesh, and I'm just gonna use a plain Alt G, Tab, Control R, make 3 loop cuts like this and 2 loop cuts like this, and then select these, scale it out, select these, scale it like this, and then the last one, just cut it out. There we go. This one I'm gonna call IK IK target shape, and this one would be hands and hands IK shape. Right. Take these, move them to the side. Now I can just hide this and select the armature, Control Tab, select the bone you want to give the shape to, and go to this is supposed to be non-deform. This one isn't supposed to deform. Just enough deform for all of these bones. That's something I neglected to do. They're not supposed to deform. Okay, cool. Okay, so first of all, select this one and go to, where was it? Viewport display, custom bone shapes, and let's go for shape. So this would be the foot IK shape, and you can see it is pretty weird. So what we do is we start with this. Just rotate, move it into place and rotate it. Oh, there we go. Just like this, and then just move it into place where you want it. Okay, this part is a bit tedious, so just bear with me. It was a lot easier on the previous blenders. Then I can just bring the scale up a little bit. Maybe the rotation down a bit, and then wireframe, and rotate it a bit more on the Z-axis. Actually no, looks pretty good there. Yeah, that should be fun. Okay, so now we already have these, so we can just select this one and the custom shape. Put IK shape. Oh, I want to sneeze so bad now. Excuse me. Don't laugh at me. It ain't funny. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna Control C, Control V, select this one, Control C, Control. Actually, not everything is the same, so I'm gonna have to do this separately. Control V. Something just went wrong. Oh. Control C. Control V. Control C. Control V. Just copy these and paste it. And then it's just a rotation. Control C. Now obviously this is not gonna be completely right. You will see what I mean by that in a moment. Control C, Control V, Control C, and Control V. Now obviously it doesn't look right. So what's going on? Okay, so the scale is right. We've got one negative and two non-negative. So we're gonna set these to negative and this to non-negative. So this one, these has to be negative. Starting to come together, isn't it? The last one just a negative. And something still isn't bloody right. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Not the scaling, it's the rotation. I think it's the rotation. Yeah. And we got it. Okay, so shape, and this would be the target shape. So I think we only need to do the rotation on these. We can do a scale on it if we want to, so it's not so big. What else we can do is actually just do this, because these are not orientated correctly. So what will it? Shift in, no, Control in, and local X. So now they should be. No, why not? Oh, maybe just to the local extend grid. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so let's just go global X maybe. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now and as you can see, now it's rotate it like that, so I can rotate it, not scale it, rotate it on the, no, that's transition, rotate it on the X axis by 90. This also -90. There we go. So now I just need to get the scale of this. Control C. Control V. There we are. Now we do the same with these. Custom shape. And shape. Okay, and rotate on the Z, not on the X. 90. Excuse me, I don't know what the hell is going on with me. I think I'm getting sick. Okay, and shape. Target shape, 90. This should be a negative, otherwise it's gonna be pretty weird. Alright, and then just for the scale of these, I think we can do them together. No, we can't. Okay, and then it's just the hands. Okay, now this thing is way too big. First of all, scale it down. Oh, and I forgot to set these to wireframe. There we go. Okay, so rotation, there we go, that's the correct rotation. So now we need to actually line it up with the hand, so something like that. And then we have to move it just like that. There we go. So I'm just gonna copy the scale real quickly because I'm gonna do the same on this side. So and okay, shape. Okay, scale, Control V, and then the rotation. I think I can copy this one's rotation if I'm not mistaken. Should be able to. Just mirror this one's. Yep, that works. And then also the location of this one. And wireframe. So now we can actually start moving these useless bones to a different bone layer. Okay, I'm first gonna start with these. Move them to layer 2. And this one, I'm just gonna do it layer 2, move layer 2, now I'm gonna do exactly the same with the quills, the same I did with the hands, but I'm gonna need a new, yeah, I'm gonna wait with that for a moment. So I'm gonna take the left side and move it to layer 3, the right side, gonna move it to layer 4, okay, this I don't really want to move around or whatever. I'm gonna tab out of this and shift A, mesh, cube, scale it down, and then control B to bevel it, just like this, control I, what the heck, control E, no, alt E, along normals, and that should be, oh no, wait, control tab and make this a root IK shape, and it's very small. Wireframe, and I might just rotate this on, yeah, on the x-axis, just to straighten it out a little bit. Let's get this out of the way for now. Okay. We just move a bit. So now we need something for the shoulders, maybe. So we can actually move them around. Something like this. So we're gonna need a new bone. A new bone to control only the shoulders. Okay. So Shift A, GZ. What? Why isn't it adding? Shift A. Shift C. Shift A. GZ. And then just move it out to about where the shoulders are, and then I'm gonna Shift D this one more time, just like that for now. Now you can see this isn't really straight, so I'm just gonna SYY0 GZ. Is it GZ, GZ, a bit more, is it, turn off deform, and rename this as shoulders. Underscore IK. Okay, so we want to use this to control the shoulders. So I'm gonna select this bone which we just created. It's in the center. Okay, Control Shift C, and then copy rotation. But copying the rotation, we always do what? Local space and local space. So this is what happens. But it doesn't really do its job very well. What was it? Just see, maybe it is the right way. Control Shift C, copy rotation, local space, local space. No, it's not right. Think save into edit mode and parent this to this. Control P, keep offset, then select these two. Control P, keep offset. So now you can control the shoulders. Now we do the same with the hips. I'm gonna need a new bone, and maybe just go to my bone groups and just turn on the legs. Okay. So I'm gonna duplicate this one, and I'm gonna rotate it on the Y, or YY 90, or YY 90 again, and you can see it's pretty much in place, pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna parent this to this. Control P, keep offset. And then select these and parent them to, let me just see which one this was. This one. Keep offset. So when I rotate this, his hips will sway. We got a nice hip sway, ladies and gentlemen. Now we need a new shape for this, obviously. So we need two new shapes. Control Tab, and I remember I still have this, but don't worry about that. We're gonna need three new shapes. Okay, Shift A, Mesh, and for that one I'll use circle. Tab into edit mode. Make sure you're in vertices. Hit A, scale it down. Select these and make sure proportional editing is on by pressing O, or maybe just clicking up here. Where was it? That one. GZ. Extrude this up. Alt E. Actually no, I'll just keep it like that. Okay, so that one, Shift A, Mesh, and I'll just use a sphere for this one. Tab into edit mode. And I'm only gonna need two sides. Control I. Just make sure you don't select these. Just faces. Well, actually we could have just deleted this one, so okay, so go to front view and select everything from around there. X faces, X faces. Now I'm gonna have to select everything and do this is Z, and then RY180 GZ. I think that should be good. And I'm actually gonna duplicate this. You will see why in a moment. And then E to extrude this, scale it down. That should be good. Okay, maybe RY180. I think that should be the right orientation. Is Z, GZ. This one, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna make 2 new loop cuts, and I'm gonna hit auto mirror first. So just bring this panel up and go to edit and auto mirror. Okay, so it's mirroring from this side. So select this and hit G and G again. Like this, G and G again, and then control. Okay, we're gonna have to insert this one. I to insert, I again to get rid of the border. No, B for border. Okay, that's just wrong. Okay, extrude this. Let's try to insert this again. There we go. Okay, so let's do both sides. I to insert, and then X faces. Now we need. Now I'm just using F2 to fill this up. That's another add-on you should know about. Then make one more loop cut just around there, and okay, this is way too far out. X faces. I should have done this before. X faces. Okay, so vertices. Now I'm just pressing F so that it. Okay, I think this just went wrong. Okay, where? Okay, just select these and just drag them out. actually we need to straighten this whole thing out. Ah, the look of theirs. Okay, so that should be good. So I'm gonna call this hips IK shape. I'm gonna call this shoulder IK shape. And this one I'm gonna call eye track shape, just like that. Well, actually not eye track, head. Okay, so beside these, Control Tab. I still need to fix this thing's orientation. Oh, and also remove deform and rotation. I'm gonna make this 0. Rotate it like this. Okay, so that should be 90. Okay, 45. Okay, so that's another problem. Okay, I could have sworn I made this. Okay, so hips shape, and as you can see it's way too big, so let's scale it down and then rotate it on the, well, rotation on the correct axis. There you go. So now you got a hip shape, and we can still scale it maybe like this. Okay, and then this one. Whoa. Where the hell is my shoulder shape? Thought I renamed it. Okay, so now this one is not orientated correctly because this is not control in, and I'm gonna go for global z-axis. Actually, I cannot do that. Okay, so let's rotate this on the x-axis and then let's scale it up. There you go. The rotation is pretty much right, so I'm just gonna transition this up a bit. Just like that, and make sure it's wireframe. Something tells me this is not. Feels wrong. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay. So we can go back to armature and we can hide the rest, because now we have something like this, and also we can move these. I'm gonna move them to layer 6 maybe. Okay, that's good. Now we still have the quills and the rest to do, but as you can see it's pretty easy. So what we're gonna do with the quills, because I don't really have a lot of time. If this video has been going on far too long. How long has it been going? And it doesn't even show. 53 minutes, almost an hour. Alright, so I'm only gonna do one quill, and you should know what to do with the rest. So select the first quill on the first bone on this quill, and then the second one, Control Shift C, and copy rotation, and make sure this is in local space and local space. So we have something like this. So it rotates, but this. Actually, you know what? Still have a bit of painting to do. Okay, but that's what we're gonna be doing with the rest of the quills, as you can see. And then let's just start with the eyes. I promised you I was gonna do the eyes, so that's what I'm gonna do now. And just hide the armature, select the eyes. I'm gonna move them out of the way, then Shift C, Shift A, mesh, and a UV sphere. That should be good. Maybe ×2. Okay, so scale it down, GZ, move it into place, GZ, so make sure it doesn't clip or anything, or X. think it is clipping. Okay, so I'm gonna select this part and this ring right here, scale it in, scale it up, and then make another loop cut. Come on, RZ. Something went wrong there. I think it's because it's still on local. Okay, so hide this just so we can work with the eye. I'm not gonna need these vertices. X vertices, Control L, X faces. Okay, make another loop cut and then just select these. And let's just drag it in, scale it in a little bit more. Okay, that should about do. There we go. Now obviously we're gonna have two of these and they are a lot bigger than the other ones. Well, there you can see. But okay, I'm gonna one shade smooth, so you get something like this, and then I'm just gonna give it some color here quickly, something like this, and a new material. I'm gonna make two new materials. New assign, and maybe one more. Okay, this one I'm gonna just make it green for now. This one I'm gonna keep white. Just look. And then I'm just gonna hit auto mirror, and if not auto mirroring, because it's, what the heck happened there? Okay, this is weird. Control A and location, and then it auto mirror. So it's not as detailed, but we can still get some textures for this. So that I would do on my own time, but just to show you how to make the eyes, and maybe just do the shader a little bit, so like make it look a little bit more glossy. You can just turn on metallic a little bit, bring the specular up, bring the roughness down. And do the same for this. Specular up, roughness down. You get the point. The less roughness you have, the more it will shine and the more it will reflect. So for instance, if I turn down the white all the way, you know, the roughness on the white all the way, it will be super reflective. And if you don't believe me, I can show you. Okay, so it's not really working, but that's what I wanted to show you. So we got the rig, we got the eyes, we're gonna rig the eyes, just make some bones for the eyes, and also I don't know about the eyebrows, whatever, and maybe some teeth. But that's how you rig Sonic the Hedgehog. So now it's just a simple pose. I said maybe we're gonna animate him, but there's no time for that, so on the next video I might There's something wrong with this one. there we go. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's basically properly rigged. I don't know what the heck is going on here. There you go. Took a while to pose him and whatever, but you know, once you get used to it, it's gonna go a lot faster and faster and faster and faster. And I'm sorry for the long video. I hope it actually gets posted as soon as possible, but thanks for watching, guys. That's Sonic the Hedgehog. So the next tutorial I will be animating the hairs, the eyes, you know, the glow on them, and maybe get the spin. Maybe I'll see what I can do with that. But thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much.